Today's topic is about line of symmetry. So a line of symmetry is a line that cuts a shape exactly in half. This means that if you were to fold the shape along the line, both halves would match exactly. So this is one line of symmetry, and if you're folding this shape like this, both the halves will match. Similarly, here there is one line of symmetry, and if you fold it this way, it will match exactly. Similarly, if you fold this way, it will match exactly. So a line of symmetry divides a shape into two equal halves. So this line divides this triangle as this two equal parts. This line divides this triangle into two equal parts, and this line divides the circle into two equal parts. So let's see it more clearly. Now let's see the line of symmetry clearly for a triangle. So this is one corner, so I am going to fold it into half. So this is one line of symmetry here. Again, now I am going to fold it this way. Okay, so now the line of symmetry is towards this corner. Now I am going to fold it this way. Okay, so here the line of symmetry is here. So when you can see, the lines of symmetry are towards this corner. Okay, so this is one line of symmetry, and towards this corner, so this is one line of symmetry, and towards this corner, so this is one line of symmetry. Okay, so totally there are three lines of symmetry for a triangle. Let's see the line of symmetry for a square. So similarly, I'm going to fold it this way towards this side. Again, I'm going to fold it this side. So this is one line of symmetry. Now towards these two, I'm going to fold it this way. So this is third line of symmetry. And finally towards this corner. So like this. So in all these, the sides are overlapping. So if you can see, a square has four corners and four line of symmetry. So this is one line of symmetry. This is another line of symmetry. This is one line of symmetry, and this is another line of symmetry. So there are four lines of symmetry for a square. So for a rectangle, I'm going to fold it this way. So I'm able to fold. So this is one line of symmetry. Again, I'm going to fold this way. Okay. So this is another line of symmetry. Now I'm going to try the corners like a square. So when I'm folding the corners, it is not overlapping properly. Even this corner is also not overlapping properly. So for a rectangle, the corners does not have a line of symmetry. So only there are two lines of symmetry, which is a vertical one and a horizontal one. So there are two lines of symmetry in a rectangle. So let's see for pentagon. So for a pentagon, it has five lines of symmetry. So this is one, and this is another one, this is an other one, and this is another one, and this is another one. So it's all in the corners. Okay, there are five corners and we have five lines of symmetry for a pentagon. Similarly, when we move on to the hexagon, hexagon has six lines of symmetry, same as the sides. It has six sides. So this is one line of symmetry, 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 and this is one line of symmetry. So totally there are six lines of symmetry for a hexagon. So for a circle, how many lines of symmetry is there is what we're going to see. So this circle, we can fold it like this. Yes, so this is one line of symmetry. You can also fold it like this. This is also another line of symmetry. We can also fold like this. This is another line of symmetry, and like this. So if you see, for a circle, there are many lines of symmetry. Okay, you can cut it this way, or you can cut it this way, or you can cut it this way, or we can cut it horizontally. Okay, here also. Okay, here also. So there are many lines of symmetry for a circle. There are many lines or infinite lines. Infinite means it goes on. Infinite lines of symmetry is there for a circle. Now we are going to see line of symmetry in alphabet. So the first letter is A. So I told you this is letter A. Line of symmetry divides anything into two equal halves. So only if I draw my line of symmetry this way, this part and this part is same. Okay, so now let's see this reflection on the mirror. So if you can see, I have kept a mirror on the line of symmetry. I can see the exact reflection towards the other side on the mirror. So for A, there is one line of symmetry. So if you can see, this is the alphabet B. Same way how I cut A, I am going to cut it vertically. If you can see, this part and this part is not same. Why? Because this part has a line, whereas this part has a curve. So this way of symmetry is not possible. So now I am going to cut it horizontally. So when I cut it this way, this side also has a curve, this side also has a curve. So this line of symmetry is possible for this alphabet. Let's also check with the... So I am going to place a mirror on this line of symmetry. Can you see the B towards the other side? Yes. Can you see a B now? Yes. So I can cut the B towards the center like this. So this is letter F. So I am going to check for vertical symmetry. So if you can see, this side is and this side is not same. Okay, fine. So now I am going to check this side. Again, this side and this side is not same. That means F does not have any line of symmetry. So we cannot cut F. F does not have any line of symmetry. Similarly, G. So now for G. Similarly, G, I am cutting this way. This side and this side is not equal. I am cutting this way. This side and this side is not even equal. Even along this side, it's not equal. Even along this side, it's not equal. Similarly, G also does not have, it's not equal. So we cannot draw line of symmetry for letter G also. So similarly, try for all the other alphabets. Draw the line of symmetry either vertically or horizontally or even towards the diagonal, and check using a mirror for the other alphabets.